Why is it always good weather when I have to do things inside? And then when I want to do things outside, it starts to rain. It stopped raining. I have to sand all of these pieces. I need to do some gluing and stain it, and then I can put this piece together. Sanding is so boring. I always say that. Is it starting to rain again? It's the next day. I did some gluing. Got one side glued together. I've only got 3 of these, so I can't really glue much at one time. Every night I can glue one thing basically. But yeah, maybe I should get more. One of them broke as well. This though, ooh, does look good. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. So it started raining yesterday, so I couldn't do as much as I wanted to do. So I'm going to continue sanding. Okay, let's glue these magazine thingies. I numbered everything so I know which one goes where. So I have... oh yeah. have anything to tighten this together, so I'm just going to keep this upright and wait for the glue to dry. It's like my screws are a little bit too fat for these hinges, but maybe I can use a magnet to close this properly. Or try and find different screws at some point. I have so many things to do, but I don't know what to do next. I have to wait for the glue to dry. I'm struggling to reset my brain to do something else while I wait because I just want to finish that thing. One thing I can do is figure out the little finger pulls for the drawers, because I'm going to do little something like this. Like a very simple cutout. I think that might be cute. I started preparing these pieces months ago. This is the trim, the cornice piece for the top of the walls. I want to put this up. It looks so messy without it. I've just been having to figure out what it looks like at the junction where this piece meets the wardrobe. So I've got a funky pointy thing going on now, but I think that would work. I don't know. Once it's up, I won't look at it anymore. Okay, it's time to do some staining. I figured I would just put it all out here, stain it all in one go. Happy days. So before I stain these, I need to figure out the little pull gap. I'm going to do a little triangle. I did like 3 slightly different shapes. So I need to choose which one I like best. One. I mean, to be honest, they're barely any different. So that's the widest one. Which one do we prefer? Why is something so inconsequential so difficult to choose? All the same, aren't they? I think I'll just go for the one in between. Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, it's getting warm now. This is my second coffee today. I don't usually make that much coffee, but I've been having the most frustrating times with my computers ever since I got back. I got back 2 weeks ago, and I basically haven't been able to do any work because my computer's a lemon and it just keeps failing in every way you can imagine. Oh, I had to order a new one, which is wild because the other one is very old, but I ordered it from the wrong place and now it's going to take a while to get here. Yeah, now I have to wait until after the weekend. The only positive is that it's going to be really warm, so that means that I don't have to sit inside during the warm days, but also I just really wanted to get on with things. That's my complaint for the month. Now I'm amazed that this actually seemed to work. I was gone for 2 months and I put in these strings. The strings don't even feel that wet, but so much of this water has actually gone. It must have fed them somehow. Some of these, this one had like quite a few yellow leaves, but I mean they definitely lost something. They're still mostly alive. I think this one will be happy to get a bit more sun again. There you go. I have to admit, this is such a horrible thing to say, but when I left, I thought this plant has gotten so big. And the thing is that I love big plants, but this one has grown in a really annoying way where it's going outwards, and I just don't have any space for it. And I was thinking, if it dies during my trip, that will be awful because I don't want to kill plants, but also it would solve a problem. Because I don't know what to do with this thing. Like, it just lives in this kitchen. I don't think it's necessarily happy in this kitchen, but like, what do I do with something that has grown like this? Like, if you want to grow up. Anyways, it's still alive. And like, I love that it's still alive, but also, what do I do with you? I am pretty ready to put this together and make this magazine unit, but it's still a little bit chilly inside, and outside is going to get really hot soon. So I figured instead I'm going to sand some of these trim pieces that I picked out for all of the trim inside this room. They're all pretty rough. They're not the prettiest pieces, so they need lots of sanding, and right now there's still shade here. So I figured I'm going to do that first, and then when it gets too warm I can move inside to put this magazine unit together. Also, I have this funny little outfit. When I finished the Arizona trail, I figured I needed some normal people clothes. So I went to REI and got myself an outfit. So basically now I look like I work at REI. My outfit changed colour. Okay, it's afternoon. It's hot. And I almost can't believe that I actually managed to sand all of these. It did take hours. I'm just remembering that they all require slanted ends, so I'm going to cut those first before I stain them. I made a little drawing of where each of these are going to be in the room, because otherwise it just gets so confusing with which is going where. Okay, this is N. worked on these pieces the entire day yesterday. Which is crazy just thinking about it. I guess if I'd used actual, trim pieces, I wouldn't have had to take a day to sand all of them down. These are actually battens that you would usually use, say, in between a wall and the exterior facade or cladding for like airflow. So they're usually quite rough. Plus, I think this bunch got delivered to my house at one point, and so I wasn't able to choose the best ones in the shop myself. So naturally, people always leave the rough ones out there, and those are the ones that I received. So it took a while to sand them all down and kind of smoothen them out. At least these are all the ones that I need for that living room, so I can actually finish it. It's gonna look quite nice when you don't see all of those gaps in between the wall and the ceiling. So it will make a big difference. It's getting really warm really fast. I do really want to be outside, but I also have so many things that I really need to finish inside the house, so I think I just need to do that. Okay, let's put this thing together again. It's a little bit more involved than I would like for it to be, because I need to attach everything to each other and to the walls, and so it's a bit tricky, and everything is a little bit crooked, so it doesn't make it easier, but we'll get there. How do I do this? I need to figure out how I'm going to fix these slanted shelves to the sides. Good question. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to screw in the first one and the third one, and then the one in the middle I won't be able to screw in from the sides because these shelves will be in the way. So I'm thinking about using dowels. This actually turned out to be easier than I thought it was going to be. I screwed in that one and I put in one dowel here, but then I realised that I could actually move this, so I was able to slide a drill in between and screw in the last one here. So most of them are screwed in. There's one dowel, and yeah, it's all fixed. I'm going to put in that last little section now. Okay, this is annoying. I knew this was going to happen actually. I need to take this section apart to be able to put in the shelves on the far end. Okay, this one is screwed in. This one has dowels. It has dowels on 2 sides, which is why I had to take it apart. So there you go. That's one. And then you can push it into the wall here. Okay, while I wait for to finish that part, I am going to do the one very annoying job that I never want to do. We just put up trim. These are ready. I do need to cut some of them to the right size, but I'm going to start putting them up because it's going to make such a difference with how it looks now. Okay, let's try this. Alright, I'm trying to decide if I want 3 of these uprights or 2. I kind of like 3. It does make it look like a retail space, which makes sense because I worked on quite a few retail projects, but I kind of like it. It is going to fight with this light a little bit more because the light will be somewhere around here because of this door. So that will be sort of awkwardly close to this upright. But I like the center one. I like how it sort of continues in the middle. If I have 2, will be like this. And in that case, I guess the light would work a lot better because it will be more centered. I just don't know if these like expanses are too big. I don't know. What do we think? I feel like I should do just 2. But I really wanted 3. Okay. I'm going to go with 2. I think it makes more sense. I have to say, I think this is looking very cute. I'm so happy about the trim being up, on this side of the room at least. I should do the other side. For some reason, these screws are very annoying to put in. Oh dear.